makes 3 alterations from the side, beaten by Manchester United 6 days ago. David Raya found himself beaten in that game from outside the box on 2 occasions. It's the same back 4 as against Manchester United. Jurrien Timber scored twice in Arsenal's 5-0 win over Leeds back in August. Declan Rice makes his 300th Premier League appearance. He's the 5th youngest player in Premier League history to reach that milestone. Martin Odegaard drops to the bench. Kai Havertz comes into the side to make his first Premier League start in almost a year. Bukayo Saka injured in the warm-up, so in comes Noni Madueke. Victor Gyökeres comes back into the Premier League starting lineup. He hasn't scored in his last 6 league games, but he got his first Arsenal goals when the sides met back in August. No Mikel Merino for Arsenal today, and possibly for some time after picking up a foot injury, Christian Norgard comes onto the bench after the Saka injury. So let's take a look at the teams. Daniel Farke makes 1 change from the side, which drew 1-1 at Everton on Monday night. Carl Darlow keeps his place as he starts a 3rd successive game in the Leeds United goal. The change to the side sees Gabriel Gudmundsson come into the much talked about Leeds back 3 in place of Sebastian Bornau. James Justin scored his first goal for the club when he opened the scoring in the draw at Everton 5 days ago. No player has created more chances for Leeds in the Premier League this season than Anton Stach. 9 goals this campaign for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. His last against Arsenal came in the opening minutes of Everton's 3-2 defeat at the Emirates in February of 2020. Sean Longstaff is amongst the options on the Leeds United bench once again.
I think he'll be looking to get that ball into the box as quickly as possible. Arteta knows about the combination of Odegaard and Saka. And a lot of questions asked about.
I can't quite believe that Arsenal are progressing in our competition. I mean, how come are they doing so well? But I trust Manchester City. They will trail Arsenal to the very last minute in the Premier League, because Arsenal don't have what it takes to lift any big trophy. I still repeat, Arsenal can't lift any trophy, because Arsenal just know how to win games, keep clean sheets and all that, but they don't have what it takes to lift any trophy. Simply because they can't fight in the face of adversity. Arsenal can't fight in the face of adversity. For instance, take a look at what happened to them in the last 3 seasons. So this has proven more than enough that Arsenal aren't lucky enough to lift a trophy. So I want to tell you that no matter the position you are seeing Arsenal, don't think of them as a title contender in any competition, because seeing them as a title contender is actually a big mistake. Even as an Arsenal fan, you mustn't see Arsenal as a title contender, and that's just the attitude, because now Arsenal are in the first in the table of the Champions League, right? But I can bet it that Arsenal will soon fall, because they will lose unnecessary games, they will draw unnecessary games. So that will jeopardize their chances of winning the Premier League. Like they have done in the last 3 seasons. So Arsenal can't really lift any trophy, and I believe that. And what I want now is that Arsenal should prove me wrong, because I've been saying this to myself for the last 2 years that Arsenal can't lift any trophy, but they still haven't yet proved me wrong.
For all his attacking responsibility, Havertz, that's underestimated just how good he is defending his box. There's a brilliant header clear there on that corner.
Back again with Nkapie. Zubimendi. Set away Trossard up against Bogle. Arsenal will get their throw in.
Setup is quite interesting. The fact that Trossard and Madueke are hugging the touch lines and really stretching that back five instead of trying to play in the pockets.